Hi there guys, it's just Pip here from pipweekly.com. So today we are looking at how do you schedule posts to Instagram, because here's the thing, Instagram does not directly allow you to schedule posts. Now apparently, I've been doing a little bit of research online, and basically most people within the space of just a few articles I've found have basically said that Instagram was really stringent, and it really kind of frowned upon scheduling posts on Instagram because it wanted people to be like there and be authentic in the moment, rather than scheduling things ahead. But if you have a business, then that's a bit more difficult. So where do you begin? Well, I have been looking around because I use a platform called Buffer. Now Buffer is really good, and you can connect to a range of social media, so your Facebook and your Twitter and your Instagram. I don't have a lot of social media at the moment. I just have Facebook and Instagram. I'm not really a social media person, but I use it for my business. And Instagram is controlled by Facebook, so you can schedule posts directly onto Facebook. I don't know how many you can do at a time. You can schedule them for later, but Instagram you can't, so you need a sort of a third party to do that. So Buffer is one option. Now I use Buffer because it's totally free. You can plan up to 10 posts at a time for each social network, and it does allow you to preload videos on both Instagram and Facebook. Obviously for Instagram, when you're doing videos and you're preloading them for an Instagram post to schedule later, do remember Instagram won't let you do anything past 60 seconds. Now I've actually tried doing things for 59 seconds and then trying to upload them, and sometimes it goes, I'm not going to have it. You also do have to be really mindful because Instagram's a bit picky, so it likes all its pictures to be really square. So if you're getting a picture off, say, the internet, it has a certain number of pixels it has to have and certain dimensions for it. But it basically likes it to be square. You can click on just explain it on one of their pages, but it gets quite confusing if you're not used to sort of pixel numbers and that sort of thing. So basically it likes to have square images. And if you upload an image that's not square, maybe you upload one of somebody and it's sort of long and not very wide, as usually most people are, it won't allow for that. Now Buffer does sometimes send you reminders. Now I find these really frustrating. What reminders are is when you post, it basically comes up on the screen and it says, you will be sent a reminder at this time. Well, thanks very much, Buffer. I could have really, I wanted you to schedule it for that time. Now this week, unfortunately, Buffer has had quite a range of problems. Actually, I didn't really notice until I realised that I wasn't getting any kind of things popping up on my phone saying, oh, so-and-so really likes your picture. Because I've just started to have followers, and if I don't post consistently, they're going to get really hacked off and they're going to go elsewhere. So I went online onto Google and I typed in, can you schedule posts directly with Instagram? Because Buffer's been having major problems. And apparently you still can't, even in 2019, which is a bit disappointing really, isn't it? So I went on something called Hootsuite. Now before we get going, Hootsuite is just another platform, just another middleman that basically schedules posts for you. At the right time it'll push it, whatever post, whatever picture and whatever caption you want across to Instagram. It'll say boom, Instagram, there you are, off you go. So I went on Hootsuite, and Hootsuite is, you want to click on Hootsuite, it's quite good. That's Hoot as in like an owl, and then Suite, S-U-I-T-E, I think it's .com. And it's really good because it at least shows you how to make an Instagram business profile. Now, before we get into pros and cons, basically to schedule anything to Instagram, you need an Instagram business account. And Instagram is owned by Facebook, so you need a Facebook business page. It gets a bit confusing, guys. Don't understand it too much myself. Just do as they tell you to do, and off you go. And Hootsuite does have a video on there as how, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, how do I convert, I just have an Instagram account, how do I know if it's a business account? Hootsuite has a video on there that talks you through step by step what to do, which is fantastic for people like me who don't have a blind clue. So yeah, I use that, hootsuite.com. Once you've done that and you've made sure that your Instagram account is a business account and that it's linked to a Facebook business page, and if you're not sure how to do that, you can always Google it, of course. And there are YouTube videos where people talk you through exactly step by step how to do it. You can really choose a range of platforms to push your captions and your images across, and they have different benefits. So what do you use? Well, I went on to Google and I typed in free social media platforms because some of these charge quite a lot of money per month. Now, there was lots of blogs on there by various people, and I clicked on one and it listed about 9 different different platforms that you can use. And some of them have free trials, and some of them are free, and some of them are not. Like one started at like 49 quid a month, and I was like, no, I don't have that kind of money. So yeah. And one thing that I was really interested in is a lot of these media platforms do reminders. Again, what is a reminder? It's where rather than just the platform automatically pushing your picture across to Instagram and going, boom, there you are, and there's the caption, and she did this all earlier, and off you go. It's the right time to post now. They just send you a reminder on your phone. So basically, as long as you have your phone on, it'll turn on and go, you need to copy this across to Instagram right now, which is not helpful. I know it means that you take out the worry of like what you're actually going to put picture-wise or video-wise, and actually have some time to think out the caption in advance. But it still means that you have to maybe be around at a time that's not really suitable. I like to post at 7 in the evening because this is just trial and error, guys, but I believe for my sort of people that I'm wanting to talk to, basically by that time they'll have got home from work and they'll have had the tea and they'll just be settling down for the evening. They'll have more time to look at that. So yeah, it's 7 in the evening is not always convenient for me. It really depends on what I'm doing, and if you forget, then it just doesn't post. So there are a few others. So we've had a look at a few, and here they are. So there's Later, there's Hootsuite, there's Planaloi, there's Gambler, there's another one called oh gosh, I forget all of them. Preview. I found a fantastic blog actually if you type in "can you schedule to Instagram 2019", there's this wonderful blog called Have Camera Will Travel, which I love, by a guy called David Coleman, and I get the impression that he's a traveller, obviously, and he likes to take pictures of lots of things, but he uses social media, and he lists about 9 or 10 of these different ones, so do have a look at that. It's called havecamrawilltravel.com. Wonderful. Thank you, David Coleman, whoever you are. That's been really, really good. And I want to just mention you because, it's a useful post. So 10 out of 10. Now, I had a look at some of these various ones. David Coleman's pretty good. He does outline what some of the pricing are, and some of them you look at and you're like, no. But somebody commented on something called Plan, Plann. Now, I think it's one of the better ones, to be honest with you. There are quite a lot that have various pricing, but you get like a basic level for free, and that does include Planaloi, so do have a look at that. Planolly. Just allows one user, so if you're like part of a big business and you've got multiple people logging in, maybe not a good idea. But it does allow you 30 uploads a month. I mean, most months has 31 days, so you miss one day, it's not going to make a great big deal. Obviously, do try and post every day. I've just been watching a blog that says, reading a blog that says that actually it is beneficial for engagement, rather than people don't seem to think that you're doing too much. Anyway, so let's have just a look at this. This is Planaloi, and as you can see, this is the free one. You've got a solo one, $7 US a month, a duo for 15. This is probably one of the better ones, one of the cheaper ones. Not so it makes it pretty clear what it's got. And most social media platforms, when you log on, they have something like this. They'll make it clear what they've got. Now this one allows photos, but it doesn't let you upload videos, which for me is going to be a problem. I like to sometimes do videos on Instagram, as I say, less than 60 seconds. If I can't upload them in advance, that's going to be a problem. A GIF is kind of like a very short kind of motion picture, and then it lets you have analytics. Analytics is just basically, you know, who's following you, which posts have the most feedback, does anyone comment, but it only lets you look a month behind, and it only lets you see the comments for the 5 latest posts. So for me, that might not be the best. Here's later. Again, it does have a free version. Again, one profile, 30 posts. Post to Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and Pinterest. Again, it lets you schedule photos but not videos, and it doesn't let you do a post that has more than one picture. Sometimes people do like a thing where they cut it into 4 and they've got a picture in each quarter, and it kind of tells a little story, which is quite cute. You know, so it only does sort of support via email. So this is Plan. Now this looks one of the better ones. I mean, Buffer is obviously the best, but it is having problems, and it's not the first time. So it does let you link an Instagram account. This is a free. Uploads per month, again 30. It doesn't do analytics. I think you can just do that on Instagram anyway. If you have a business account, you can get so you actually can do analytics on your Instagram account, so you actually don't need it from Plan as well. It's like getting the same information twice. It doesn't give you any strategy tools. It gives you 60 different editing filters, so that's pretty good. Repost tools, so you can look at your old posts and posts again. Oh, gone a bit farther. Now, one thing I like about this is, although it doesn't tell you about colour, how colour is performing, because colour is really important on Instagram. It really affects people's moods. So a lot of people like to do their posts in the same colour. So it's like a kind of rainbow effect. Or they just have like blue and all the posts are blue, or the posts are purple. It doesn't give you the best time to post. But it does allow you to post video, and it does allow you to get photos from your Dropbox and Google Drive. So if you've been on, say, your phone, and then you're scheduling on the computer, and you have taken a picture on your phone, as long as you've popped that onto your Google Drive on your phone, which is kind of like it's kind of like sending an email, so you can log on to your email from anywhere. Google Drive is the same. It's like it's just like a giant storage you can access from anywhere, really, as long as you had the login details. So if you've put a picture on there from one device, say a mobile or maybe even a different computer, you can access it on another computer and get the picture from there and put it on your scheduled Instagram post. So I think I might swap across to that one. You know, it's going to be quite useful. Hopefully, I'm actually going to see first if Buffer you know, gets this problem sorted out, because I know that actually some of it is from Facebook side. They have told me that some of it is from Facebook side, and they are keeping us up to date. So to be fair, Buffer, 10 out of 10 for you for at least keeping us up to date and letting us know that there is a problem. But it's not the first time they've had a problem, so I might switch over to Plan, because it does allow you to upload videos for free on you know, that free monthly platform of where you can upload 30 different posts per month. So that's almost one every day. Maybe one month has 31 days and you miss a day. It's not a big deal. So I hope that has been helpful. It just shows you that as well that Google has pretty much most of the answers. I'm also going to email the social marketing officer at the place where I used to work, see what she uses, because that's quite a big business and it needs to have a reliable postings platform. But another thing you could use as well is something called socialmediaexaminer.com. Social Media Examiner, what is that? It's basically a whole website and it's dedicated to social media, and you can join them on Facebook. They've got, I imagine, probably every platform going. They do podcasts and blogs you can download for like free, and I'm sure they probably have something to say about it. And you can always ask them a question as well. So if you are struggling with you know, a certain platform and you can't find the answer, it's not on the internet, or you're getting conflicting answers, my advice would be to ask them, because they seem very sort of open with questions. So I'm sure that would be worth a shot. So that is all from me, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will always see you next time. We do try and release a video every day. And as always, feel free to comment and subscribe. We'd love to know which videos are actually helping you, which ones are just like boring you. I want to get better, so please help me out. And of course, always feel free to look at those blogs at pipweekly.com. I'll put that in the description. That is my website, so we do lots of videos on, lots of blogs and videos actually on there about you know, being an entrepreneur, being an online marketer, being someone who's trying to make a difference, the personal development, the growth, the mindset shift, what are the options for particularly young people these days, what are the options for different age categories if they want to really stop trading their time for money, how can they use the internet to do that, and where can they get that support and that structure from. And if you are, of course, interested in the business journey, whether you have a product that you have this like dream that one day you're going to sell, like, I don't know, something on Amazon, or you know, you've already got a service to offer and you're just not sure that you're marketing it right and you need a wider community for support, or whatever it is, you can always meet Stuart and Jay on there. Stuart and Jay are founders of something called Six Figure Mentors that I'm part of. They've given me an amazing chance to actually really change my life. I'm having so much personal development. It's not just about making money. And there's some videos on there if you want to just find out a bit more information. We can get you those straight to your inbox, and you know, really what you do from there is totally up to you. But if you're wanting some information, or even just some interesting and entertaining videos, because they are interesting, the boys, and they are very entertaining, do check that out. So I hope that's been helpful in giving you quite a few resources. As I say, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. You take care. Bye bye now.